Well, good evening. I'm Pastor Michelle, and welcome to Bedtime Stories with me. Today is our double feature day, and excuse me while I type. I'm typing something as we speak. Sorry. So anyway, today's story. We're going to start with the Disney story, and then we're going to read one more book. So today's story is around the movie Aladdin, and it's called The Great Garden Mystery. And I do hope all of you had a wonderful day and enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. I know I did. I went out swimming with some friends yesterday at their outside pool. It was a good day, and I'm glad that I remembered my sunscreen because I am not too burnt right now. Anyway, The Great Garden Mystery. Let's hear this story to begin our day. Well, I'm sorry, I'm filming this in the beginning of the day to end our day. For the first time in many years, the Sultan of Agrabah had spare time. With Jasmine and Aladdin helping him run the kingdom, the Sultan could spend his afternoons in his vegetable garden. He grew eggplants, chickpeas, parsley, cucumbers, tomatoes, and lettuce. One day, the Sultan came out to his garden and found that there was not one vegetable left in it. The chickpea plants were bare, the lettuce was gone, and the tomatoes had vanished. There wasn't even one lonely sprig of parsley. The Sultan, Jasmine, Aladdin, and Raja searched high and low for any clues. Finally, they found one, a set of muddy claw prints. The prints could only belong to one creature, Iago. The group followed the claw prints over the garden wall and into the city. Finally, Aladdin recognized his old neighborhood. I wonder why Iago would bring those vegetables here, he said, as they turned the corner. They saw a poor family having a picnic, and in the middle of it all was Iago. Iago, cried Jasmine, you gave my father's vegetables away. The father of the family stood up. My apologies, Your Highness, he said. We did not know that the vegetables belonged to the Sultan. This parrot saw how hungry we were and said he would give us something to eat. We would give them back, but we have already made falafel out of the chickpeas and parsley, and baba ganoush out of the eggplants. However, there's plenty to go around if you would like to join us. Jasmine thought she had never received such a nice invitation, so they all sat down and dug in. The baba ganoush was rich, and the falafel was tasty and went very well with the Sultan's tomatoes and lettuce. I am delighted, said the Sultan, that my garden is such a success. I think, however, that it would be even better if the garden was in the city and belonged to everyone. Perhaps I will move the garden to this very courtyard. Everyone thought that was a wonderful idea. Everyone except Iago. Vegetables, yuck, he said. I certainly feel that way about some foods. Onions, yuck. Actually, I feel that way about a lot of foods because I'm kind of a picky eater. That's what I'm known for. So our double feature tonight is we're going to read another book. And hold on, my friends. All right. I know everything's going to be backwards, but I'm going to read it anyway. It's a kid's book, and it's called A Family is a Family is a Family. And so I wanted to share this book with you. We were talking about families at school, and the teacher asked us what we thought made our family special. I went last because I wasn't sure what to say. My family is not like everybody else's. My mom and dad have been best friends since first grade. They really like each other. It's kind of gross. There are lots of kids in our family. Mom and dad just keep coming home with more. Both my moms are terrible singers, and they both like to sing really loud. Sorry, I wanted to illustrate that these are different families that are being highlighted on each page. So this last page was, there are lots of kids in our family. They just keep coming home with more. I would say that the parents are foster parents. Right. Both my moms are terrible singers, and they both like to sing really loud. I have more grandparents than anybody else I know. Let me point it towards the book. I know it's backwards, but we have a new baby in our house. I think my mom ordered him online. That is where babies come from, Amazon. We all look alike in my family. We just kind of go together. One week, mom gets me. The next week, dad does. Fair's fair. And there they are at a baseball game. Some people say I look like my dad, and some people say I look like my mom. I think I look like myself. My mom says that before I was born, I grew in her heart. Oh. Because I live with my grandmother, people sometimes think she's my mother. She's not. She's my everything. Some of the kids were dads. Some of the kids were dads when he met mom. Some were moms when she met dad. Now we all belong to each other. Kind of like the Brady Bunch. One of my dads is tall and one is short. They both give good hugs. Oh. I listened to everybody else, and then I remember the time someone saw us all together at the park. She asked my foster mother to point out her real children. Oh, I don't have any imaginary children. All my children are real. Isn't that the truth? A family is a family is a family. And so, there you have it. It's a very good book. It's inclusive and all kinds of good stuff. And so, let's remember a family is a family is a family. And also remember that love is love is love is love. I think I added way too many loves there, but you can never have too much love, right? So God bless you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. And for my friends at David's church, just know that tomorrow evening at 7:30, I believe, I changed the time and the day, we're going to have another family check-in using Zoom. So you can find that link on the family Facebook page. So my friends, God bless you.